I'm wearing my tilly hat today. It was probably the warmest day of the year so far, and it's a sure sign of spring when I switched from my woolly hat to my tilly hat. I was still wearing my Wellingtons because it was so muddy, and I've been going home muddy every day. We've had so much rain in the UK, and if you look at the pathway next to this gate, that should be dry and it's completely flooded. And this area is completely flooded. It's rained and rained and rained. It's the wettest winter on record. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, my plan today was to photograph avocets getting ready to nest. I'm at a local reserve and it's normally really good for avocets at this time of year. You see loads of behaviour, so there's avocets looking for territory, you've got males and females interacting, you've got males fighting each other because there's all these little islands and they're all looking to nest on those islands, so they want to secure that little piece of territory. Having said that, so often with wildlife photography, the plan isn't going to work out because we've had so much rain over in the UK over the last 2 or 3 months this winter. It's been a really wet winter. In fact, it's I think record-breaking amounts of rainfall. The actual scrape, the water levels are so high that the islands are more or less submerged. So there's no way any avocets can nest on these islands at the moment. So that means my plan is out the window. So I'm just going to hang around and see what pops up. But this is wildlife photography, in a nutshell, really. Often you have a plan, and depending on circumstances, it might be weather conditions, it might be lighting conditions, it might be there's no wildlife turning up, even though it's an area where you expect there to be some. Your plans sometimes go to pot, they go awry. So that's one of these days actually, and I think it's important to sort of to say that not every trip out as a wildlife photographer is going to be successful. Sometimes things don't work out and you either go home with no photos at all, or you have to adapt and see what else is going to pop up and see what else you can photograph. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. Fingers crossed that we still get some good shots. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a little while. Well, all is not lost. I've got some lovely shots of a little grebe, sometimes known as a dabchick, but generally little grebe is what we'd call them here in the UK. And I've got this little grebe quite close to the hide, in really lovely light, and I maybe got a shot of it diving down, I'm not sure, but it's puffing its feathers up. It's a bit windy, but there's a little sheltered area, so I've got a little bit of a reflection as well. So yeah, although the plan was to do avocets today, I've got some great shots of a little grebe. I've got it on my new Nikon Z8 with my 180 to 600 zoom lens, and I like the zoom lens in a fixed hide because it means I can zoom in and out because you can't physically move position. So often I'll prefer using a zoom when I'm in a fixed position like a hide instead of my 600mm prime. But yeah, it's all good. I've got a few shots of shovelers as well, which is another sort of nice wading type duck. So as I say, the plan wasn't, this is not what I planned to shoot today, but if you're out, you still have got the possibility to get some nice pictures. So my advice would be, even though an initial sort of plan for a photo shoot doesn't work out, don't give up, just stick it out and see what turns up. And if you're out in nature, often you'll get some pictures to go home with. And as I say, the light's good, and it's a bit windy, but there's a little area that's quite sheltered by the hide actually, because the wind's in the right direction. So I'm getting a little bit of reflection as well, so it just makes the pictures look a bit nicer. So all in all, it's shaping up to be a good afternoon. I've only got 2 or 3 hours because I've been really busy, and this is the first time, as I say, I've been at this reserve for a long time. But I hope the water levels do drop down on the scrape a little bit, and the islands start to show up from below the water levels, and hopefully we can start getting some nesting birds on this scrape. That would be sort of really good, but I can't see that happening for a good few weeks by the looks of things, because the water levels are super high. Hi guys, hopefully you can see that. This is the little grebe. I've photographed it in absolutely beautiful light. There's a lovely reflection, so I'm so pleased. I've got a question that someone might be able to help me out with actually. I've just bought a DJI Pocket 3, so it's going to be my new vlogging kit, and I used it to part vlog one of my previous videos, but luckily I also shot the video on my old vlogging kit, because what happened is when I started using the footage from the DJI, it just crashed DaVinci Resolve, which is the software I use to edit my videos. So I wonder if anybody else has had the same problem, and if you have, what did you do to resolve it? So it doesn't seem to be crashing when I'm using my my Nikon D5600, and that's what I'm filming this vlog on, because I can't trust the DJI at the moment, or the DJI Pocket 3 is working great as a video recorder. It seems to be crashing my software. So if anyone else has had this problem, can you let me know in the comments below what you did to fix it, or what I can do to fix it, because it's a real problem at the moment. I'm keen to use this new kit, but I can't really trust it at the moment because I can't edit anything that I've shot with that sort of setup. So yeah, I really appreciate it if you've had the same problem and can let me know what you did to fix it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, if you have enjoyed it, you can give it a thumbs up, that would be great. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you can consider subscribing, that would be brilliant. The more the merrier. I do lots of wildlife content. I do a few sort of kit reviews. I only do reviews on stuff that I've bought myself. I do videos like this where I'm out just taking wildlife pictures and footage. I do some videos about wildlife techniques, tutorials and stuff like that. So if you want to see more of this, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, if you can give it a thumbs up, if you can give it press the little bell icon, you hopefully will be notified when my next video is uploaded. And as I say, if you can press the thumbs up, give it a like, that always helps the channel. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you on the next one. So bye for now, guys.